Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. I am not sure if the volume's working on my thing for the videos. I'm trying to figure this out and wait for Clint to jump on. We're going to talk about Nordheim, Texas, May 14th and 15th. Texas Truck and Tractor Pullers Friday and Saturday night. And then working on a brush pull Saturday during the day. So please type in the comments if you can hear me talking and or if you can hear the sound. You can hear me, yeah, Kevin, Jonathan, but you can't hear the tractors, correct? I'm still getting good at all this stuff. Gooder. I'm getting gooder. That's what I was looking for. It's gooder. Loud and clear, Jason. But can you hear? You can hear the tractors too, guys? Oh, cool. I didn't know you could hear the tractors. Tractors good too. Well, perfect. Well, I'll shut up and I'm going to let you watch these tractors while we wait for Clint to come on. But yeah, we're promoting Nordheim, Texas. The 4th and the 5th, guys. I'm excited. Hey, there I am. Back there, the big tall guy next to little Jeff Golly. No, that's not Jeff. Who is that? One of the two-wheel drive truck pullers. These videos are from 2019. I took the Remedy down there. And I'll be announcing Friday and Saturday night with Clint. Not with Clint, I'm sorry. Clint, yeah, Clint Medding has me announcing. I was thinking Tucker for some reason. But they got two-wheel drive, super modified two-wheel drive trucks. They got hot farms, they got diesel, a little bit of everything. Logan, shut up. So. Hopefully Clint jumps on here pretty quick. This was a good running superstar truck. I think this truck is Sullivan's little truck out of Iowa. Nordheim is south of Waco, about 45 minutes south of Waco, if I remember correctly. We were like 45 minutes from the Gulf. It was a long, long hike down there for sure. For sure. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. Really good track down there. They had a nice crowd, really nice crowd Saturday night. So-so crowd Friday night. I don't remember which. I think this looks like the Friday night crowd. There's not as many people there. So our goal is to put as many eyeballs as we can onto this event. It's a beautiful facility, plenty to park. They got a barbecue fest going on and auctions. It's a really good time. Again, Texas Truck and Tractor Pullers Friday night and Saturday night. And then I'm working on a little brush pull for local classes Saturday during the day. For pullers that aren't part of the TTP, I want to do like a local diesel trucks, local gas trucks, maybe an antique tractor class, maybe a couple farm tractor classes. Something to fill a nice 3-hour window Saturday afternoon. I'm going to message Clint and see where he is. Sent him the link earlier. But in the meantime, just watch some videos, right? Nothing wrong with that. I'm glad we took these videos now. It was a good promotion of the event. So. Some pretty good running diesel trucks down there. I think they were 3.0s maybe. 3.0 turbochargers. I don't think they had 3.6 chargers on. This one was really cool. He got the hopping a little bit, I think, Friday night, but really cool truck here.
He got hopping right away.
No, Shane, I'm not going to bring my tractor this year. We're just going to be working on some. We're still getting mine ready for the season, but I'm not bringing it down. So, Judith says we own the Bone Collector Pro Mod Class. Moorhorn is one of our favorite pulls to attention. Best food, best homemade ice cream. Hope she meant Nordheim, but they typed in Moorhorn. Whatever. Yeah, the dance afterward, it's got to be it. So, Judah says bone. Nordheim. The bone collector. Yeah, so let us know if you've been to the Nordheim Pole before. Like I said, good facility. Hey, there I am, videoing. Thank you, Judith. I appreciate that. I got more videos to share here. I had texted Clint and told him we were going to come on tonight at 8 o'clock, so I know he's a busy dude. Maybe he blew me off, but we'll still promote his events a little bit. But if you are a local puller and you want to have a class there, I need you to get in touch with me. You can text me, call me. The big thing I want you to know, I need to know what kind of classes we need to have. Can't have a whole bunch. We can't have a class for everybody, but I need to know where we can get 6 to 12 tractors or trucks in a class and have some fun. But yes, Shane, I will have a cold beer with you. Whiskey would be better, to be honest, Shane. But you guys should promote non-farm tractors. Yeah. Well, we have, Jesse, I'm not sure what you mean by that exactly. Like here, this is a non-farm tractor to me. Coming up next, this is our hot farm class down there. This is for Friday night and Saturday night. I'm looking for some stuff Saturday during the day. Just some local classes of pullers that aren't maybe as big as this tractor here, but still wants to compete in Nordheim, Texas.
Mary's checking in, right? Peter's checking in. Jeff Valley, push right, get good. We're trying to get stretched. Aaron's like me, driving home. John Deere fans, where you at? We are live in Nordheim, Texas.
And we could do whiskey. That'd be great. We have some guys around here through Brunswick that want to bring some antiques. Yeah. So I think Taryn Dean reached out to me, Shane. I'm going to put something together with him for an antique class. I don't want a whole bunch of antique classes. Again, just trying to fill a nice 3-hour window there. I mean, tractors that have work done to them off of the farm. You can call them non-farm. That's fine with me. Yeah, give me some hot farm, give me some altered farm tractors. Just if you guys want to have a class, get a hold of me. I'll put it together. I'm just going to do the sign up and try to have some fun with it. I'm not going to be teching tractors, and we're just going to pull and have a good time. So.
I got to like drive all the way through.
But again, Nordheim May Feast Shootout. I'm just saying Nordheim Texas Truck and Tractor Pull, so everybody knows what's going on. May 14th and 15th. Texas Truck and Tractor Pull are Friday night and Saturday night. I know Clint was talking to some garden tractors and some diesel garden tractor guys for Saturday during the day as well. Because again, I want to have 4 or 5 classes, local pullers, stuff that not exactly like this. Shane, that'd be awesome. I know a lot of guys are reaching out to me last year, and all the COVID stuff happened, and we didn't, obviously could not have it. So. But this is the Texas Truck and Tractor Pulling Hot Farm classes. I want to get some classes listed on the website or on our Facebook page so everybody knows what we got going on, so we know what we're doing and having a good time. So we had a great time down there in Texas. I'm looking forward to coming down again. So. But Ryan took some great video. He could tell this is an HD video camera. Did a really nice job with everything. The Meddings are not responding to my messages, so they must be mad at me. So I'll share some videos and then we'll just hang her up. We'll have a good night, and I'll try to reach out to them again. I want to get Clint on here talking so we can have fun and different things like.
That's second. All right, everybody, just take a quick break. Let's set the pro mod.
Popeye, I remember that tractor. Got some Kaiser wheels on there. Here's some super modified two-wheel drive trucks. Again, if you're just joining us, we're talking Nordheim, Texas, May 14th and 15th, 2021. Hoping that Clint Medding will jump on with me here tonight, talk about the poll a little bit, talk about what they got going on, get some different things laid out for everybody. If you haven't yet, I'd like you to go like the Nordheim Mayfest Shootout Facebook page. I'm going to type that. We're live on one of the pages right now. I'm going to type it in the comments. If you could go give that a like, and that's, I guess, if you know you want to have a class there for the local classes like Shane's working on the diesel pickups, let me know. So we just get some basic rules and stuff set up. There's no surprises when people get there. There's a Medding. I heard somebody pop on there. There he is. The Clint Medding.
What are you doing, man?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You sound good too. I'm just sharing some video from last year while waiting for you to come on. So I'll show this truck and then you and I'll start yakking, okay?
All right.
Thanks for jumping on, Clint.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Well, we got to show Clint's big, beautiful John Deere here before we...
Yeah, don't forget that thing.
Here it comes. This is Friday night, Clint.
But I would feel bad.
Crown Royal and Sprite tonight, Medding. Peach Crown.
That's what I got right here. 44 ounce, big boy size.
So this is a 3,000 horsepower Pro Stock, fans. This isn't what the Outlaw setup. 680 cubic inch, 5.1 inch turbocharger, I believe, is the maximum limit here. He's just burning the tires off there about the first 75 feet. And then old front end picks up. He gets hooked up to the track. Right about there. Put on a nice pass. So I'm going to kill the video. It's just going to be the beautiful me and Medding.
We are pretty good looking guys, ain't we?
We do the best we can with what we got, buddy.
You're at least thinking like I am. I mean, you're drinking Crown and Sprite. I just made one.
Yep. No, I fell in love with the Peach Crown last summer, and you know, I'm a big fan of it now. So
yeah, it's like my new best friend.
Yep. Shane, if you guys tell me to bring some merchandise, Clint's flying me down. He's putting me on the big airplane, so I don't know how much merch I can bring down with me on the airplane, but I can. We do have a website, and we ship stuff out twice a week, so I'll put that in the comments right now. Clint, welcome to a special edition of our Let's Grow Pulling Live that we like to do. I know it's been a crazy year. Can I guess talk about planning the event, Clint, what setbacks you've had or what positives now? We picked a date and we're running with it. We're 2 months away, bud, right now. So
Right. No,
so what's been going on in your guys' world?
Yeah, we had quite the time figuring out our date. We had set it up originally for this 14th and 15th, and then Kurt had put us in. We were in Dubuque, Iowa, which that's way early for us Texas guys to actually start. We're not used to starting in anything in May. And anyway, so I got a hold of him and Ron Stone, and just by luck, the way our dates kind of fell, we always have for years it went off the third weekend and the third Saturday and in May, and so the Saturday falls on the first this year, so the third Saturday is actually the 14th, 15th, or the 15th, but you could say the first full third weekend is the 21st and 22nd. So we just jostled around and moved so we could get out of the way of Kurt. And then at the last minute, they decided to move back to the 14th and 15th. And we were going to just stay where we were at because I didn't really want to jump dates around again. And then when I figured out that the Jason Schultz couldn't come be with me, we didn't have no choice. We had to move. So we're back to our original date, which, like I said, either one of them would have worked, but we're locked in now on the 14th and 15th. And our gracious governor, thanks to Mr. Abbott, we no longer have to wear these face coverings unless you want to. So that was a little bit of a concern of ours, whether we were going, how we were going to do that. But now we're kind of wide open. I think they're still going to have some signs and stuff up. If you want to have one on, you can. That's your choice, but you're definitely not going to be required to have anything on. We're going back to life as pre-COVID, so we're ready to roll and looking forward to having Jason down. And we're just kind of getting going. We're trying to figure out exactly how we want to add. We passed our budget. We're going to do a lot of billboard advertising, I think, and rely on our social media and Jason's and hope, the old days with the radio ads, and everybody's on social media now. So whether that's a good thing or not, that's just the way everybody gets their information. And I think billboards will work for us. The days of putting posters in grocery stores and stuff like that, heck, nobody hardly lets you put anything up. It's a lot of leg work. A lot of them get taken down and thrown away if you don't know who you're working with. And so we put up like 8 big banners at some real important intersections, and we're going to try the billboards. I think that'll be a hit. And then the social media, and hopefully we can get the word out. I feel like as long as we've been doing this, there's still a lot of people that never know we do this. And heck, you would think everybody would know, but I get guys all the time that figure out that I've got pulling tractors and want to know where we pull. And I said, well, we pull in Nordheim every third weekend in May, and they've never heard about it. So we need to expand that advertising. That's one of the reasons I kind of got Jason on board to help with that, because he does a really good job with getting the word out.
Well, the one thing, Clint, that I'm going to do more of this year, and I know you call it the May Feast Shootout, but when I talk about it, it's going to be the Nordheim, Texas Truck and Tractor Pull, May 14th and 15th. Because not everybody knows what the May Feast Shootout is, because your event is amazing. There's barbecue cook-offs, there's pie, there's dancing. It's a good time.
Yep.
I want to promote the whole event for you, but I really want to fill those stands from a truck and tractor pulling standpoint, Clint, because we don't go one day that we don't get a message on Facebook and say, when are you guys coming to Texas? We want to see a Texas Truck and Tractor Pull. And honestly, even when we were down there in 2019, we were doing those live videos on Friday night. We had people from Houston and San Antonio. You guys are at Nordheim? We'll be there tomorrow night. And they were there. So that's what, when I talk about social media, and if you are a promoter and you're watching this or you're a fellow puller, every time you see a post about Nordheim or any truck and tractor pulling event, either like it, comment, or share it. Okay. These groups are big on Facebook, everybody. Share it to the group. Hey, there's a pull in Nordheim, Texas, May 14th and 15th. Then it just gets going. What Facebook done then is like, oh, there's a lot of people talking about this event in Nordheim, Texas. Then they start to push it to the top of the algorithms for people that follow the page. And that's how that works. So I really want people, I'm starting to do videos already. I did a video last night. I'm going to do a video a day about the event. When you see it, like it, give it a thumbs up, or comment like, hey, nice hook. Or share it to your page and say, hey, we're going to Nordheim, Texas, May 14th and 15th. We need you, everybody watching this, to help us put the butts in the seats or the fans in the stands. That's really, really important.
Right. So. Yeah, and I don't care if you want to just come to see Jason and don't give 2 craps about me. That's fine. Just come.
They're not coming to see me, Clint. So.
Oh, yeah, they are. They know Jason. Beer Money Pulling Team, man.
But we're going to have a good time with it. I'm just reading through some of the comments now. But I'm really looking forward to it, Clint. I guess the one thing, have you had a chance to talk with the garden tractor guys and the diesel garden tractor guys?
I did. I talked with Steve. Last I had heard, he hadn't got a hold of Sean with the TMTPA. Sean reached out to me and told me that she hadn't heard from him, so I passed his number along. I'm hoping they've talked. I want them to. TMTPA brings a lot of good vehicles, but I want to bring more. I want to bring the little diesel tractors. They kind of relate to what my son and I do with the big pro stocks. And so, and I know they've got a lot of good stuff to bring to the table as well. So I want to make that really grow that bigger. However, they can work on combining their two associations. I mean, we're in it to go pulling. So hopefully they can work that out and get that, hammered out and show up and bring both associations. And, I'm hoping, I think the diesel pickup deal could be real big as well. Local pickups, hoping that that's going to go big. And
It will.
main thing is people come, they just have to know about it. And like I said, we've advertised and put these banners up. And, man, you would think everybody in South Texas knows, and you run across somebody that's a normal guy and he's never heard of it. So just got to get the word out, and the thing will explode if everybody knows, especially with this all coming off of a freaking year of being locked up in our houses. Everybody's looking for something to go do. So I think it'll go big as long as people know that it's going.
Yeah, I do too. And the one thing, you asked me to kind of put some entertainment on during the day, Saturday afternoon. So I've been reaching out. I've heard from some antique guys already. I've heard from some diesel truck guys already. Try to put a nice 3-hour show on, Clint, for you Saturday afternoon.
Right.
And I'm going to, just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say local classes that aren't part of the TTPA. Local diesel trucks are a lot of fun, Clint.
Right.
We've done them a lot here in Richland Center. The antiques are fun. Kind of give everybody a chance to be involved. And I'm gonna set it up 100% payback, which means everybody's gonna get their entry fee money back. I'm gonna give percentages back to 6 or 8 places. But if you are a local shop down there and you have a local diesel truck or you want to promote, please reach out to me, and you can donate $250, $500 to a certain class. We'll make sure all that money goes to that specific class that you want. And obviously, I'll be on the microphone and I'll be sure to plug you guys as much as we can, because pulling isn't at all levels. Not everybody's completely stupid like Clint and I and spend too much money on these things. But even at a smaller level, they still cost a lot of money. But it's fun to be competitive, and it's fun to get out there with your friends and have a good time. And it's a great facility. I've been there. I've hooked on it with my tractor. There's plenty of seating. There's plenty of parking. It's a great facility to have a pull, and just more people need to find out about it. And then Clint and I are going to do a lot of social media like this, but we're really counting on the people that are after this. The word of mouth advertising is still the best there's ever been. Like you said, Clint, coming off a COVID year, there's no reason that place should not be full of people both nights. So
right. Well, too, something that we might talk about adding in there with these local classes is, you had made mention last year, and then we ended up not getting to do it, but maybe taking some of our top guys out of our categories and having them start the show off and getting, letting them actually hook. Just a thought, but letting them come back and get to hook that night in the big show, kind of as the finals, something like that. That would, that's going to make somebody want to come out and compete if they can maybe qualify in the top few spots and actually be part of the big show that night when we kick off.
Yep.
Whether we,
I think you and I'll finalize that.
Whatever. I think that would be a neat deal.
If anybody's watching right now and they have a question for Clint or myself, please type them into the comments, and I'll read them off to them. What's the weather been like for you guys lately in Texas, Clint?
Oh, today was beautiful. It's been good. We've had a couple of days with some rain, just light rain. Today was probably mid-70s. It was perfect, but it's going to be good. May is, that weekend in May is always usually pretty good. Sometimes it's a little hot. Sometimes we'll still have a late cool front blow through. That's usually a good time of the year for us. So hoping we'll have good weather. One way or the other, we try to, even if we get some rain, we try to do what we got to do to make the track work, and we have it. We're going to have it whether it's rain or shine.
Yep. Hey, put the dog on camera, Clint.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Give him his. So Clint's a big man. He's got these little wiener dogs. I went into their toter one time in Rock Valley, Iowa, and I met the doggies like at 2 a.m. So that was a good time. So.
Yeah, sorry about that. I knew
that. Where are they at?
That was probably loud and clear in the phone.
No, I bring the dog out. I was talking about him, Clint. Where they at? You got to show them.
Oh, bring the dog over here.
Bring the dogs over.
We got 3 of them.
The dog has something to say. No, that's when you open the back door of your toter home, Eddie, they say hi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got three
Even
of
at
them.
even at
We
2 in
got
the morning.
we got three of them now. All right. This is Lily.
Hi, Lily. How are you, Lily?
And she's
Nice
very
to see
vocal.
you.
She's very vocal, but now she's a woman of not many words. One thing that I want to hammer on or ask too, we are looking for sponsors for this event. They're, you know, things are a little bit on the tight side. For the most part, everything's rocking and rolling pretty good. With the skip last year, I don't know how that's going to affect our sponsors, but the more of them we can get, just helps us kind of get this thing paid for to where it takes the load off of our shooting club and our hall. Um, this is an early 1900s dance hall. We're not just basically having this pull just to go pulling. Uh, the whole event is basically wrapped around this old early 1900s dance hall that we're basically trying to keep up and running, and it's been our main fundraiser now since 2009. And so we normally pull in 12, 15, $20,000. Man, if we could bump that up and get a few big sponsors from some people that wanted to get their uh, ads out there. We normally do some big track banners, and just different ways we try to. Donnie, I have his big screen, and we circulate ads all through the night on that big screen. And so we definitely are looking for sponsors to help us with this, that might like tractor pulling and want to come be a part of it. So anybody that's looking to have a tax deductible donation, we're looking.
Yeah, I have your phone number scrolling across the bottom down there, Clint. So
Okay.
Bill Bales, he has a single engine mod. It's a turbine tractor. He just tuned in and he said, "Are there any mod classes?" And Bill, in the comments, I put the link to the ttpa.com if you want to check their to see if they'll allow turbine tractors with TTPA. I honestly don't know the answer to that, Bill, but I know there's some people watching the show right now that are part of the TTPA, and we'll get you in touch with them. And then Buck Hindman, he wants you to do the Road Warrior. That's what Clint. What's that all about?
Have you ever watched the movie Road Warrior?
I have.
Uh, I can't do it on live. I might strain something.
Okay.
I gotta have this whole crown deal down, and then one more, and then I can do it.
Okay.
It's out of the movie. Yeah, it's where the
we'll
guy.
save that.
It's out of the. It's a scene off the movie where the guy. They don't wear. I think they have like assless chaps on type deal, and that he goes running out there and squats down and looking around, and he goes, ah. You got to see it. Yeah, so I do it at the pool sometimes, especially if I've won and done good. I can be pretty comical.
I like it.
Yeah, it's easy to have fun when you're doing good.
Yep. No, I agree. It is. It is. It is. It is. But no, we had a great time down there in 2019. We kind of had everything getting all ramped up and ready for 2020, and then, well, we were going to have an event in May in Richland Center. We pulled the plug on that, and then you called me and just said it's too. We just didn't know what was going on last year. So.
Well, we made the right choice, and I'm just glad that Abbott did raise all the restrictions, and I've bucked this mask deal from the get go. We actually wore masks less last year pulling with Outlaw. Then it was almost like when we were coming back home. We're back to the mask deal, but we've got behind that now, and we've actually got the green light not to have to do all of that. You can if you want. You don't have to if you don't want. So basically, we're back to normal, and everybody can come out and just have a good time, and got a lot of good cold refreshments, lots of beer. We make our own hamburgers. That's always a big hit. We grind our own beef and make our own hamburgers, and they're some of the best. And we do the ice cream for the youth league for the church. So they're spinning canisters of homemade ice cream out all through the weekend. And then Sunday, if anybody does come and decide to stay, Sunday that was always the actual main part of the feast. That's where they do the pork barbecue. and all the fixings, and usually have a polka band on Sunday, and we've got oh dang it, Saturday night we've got I drew a blank. Nathan Colt Young. He's playing, same guy that played last year. And being that y'all flew in, I'm hoping you're going to stay and we're going to party some Saturday night.
Yes, we are. I promise.
Good.
I promise.
Who's
Paul
coming with
Pius
you?
says the best burgers and homemade ice cream in Texas.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's good. It's good. All the parents get together and help, and it benefits the whole deal is circled around benefiting, the community. The biggest deal is the hall. It's how we keep the doors open. Through the years, we put a brand new tin roof on the building. Of course, we built all the bleachers and all of that stuff. That all used to be baseball fields, softball fields, and we that gave me the go ahead, and we put all that fencing and everything so we could kind of have crowd control and put in the bleachers and built the track. And so it's a big deal for us. And like I said, we're looking forward to being we're not the first event. I think we'll actually be TTPA's third event of this year, but
yeah.
Everybody's geared up and ready early in the season. So we're planning on having both pro stocks ribbed and ready to go. And we'll have them there and try to run both of them both nights. And, if we get a few exhibition things that fit the rules and can cover with our insurance, I guess we're kind of open for options. We're here to put a good show on and please the crowd that comes out and make them want to come back the next night and watch it again. So, I'm looking forward to the diesel pickup pool and maybe the local farm stock class, some antiques. I'm looking forward to that part of it because during the day there's kind of a lull. We have the big cook-off going. They're over in their own separate lot. That's always a big money maker for us as well. We normally have anywhere from 30 to 40 teams looking to grow that. If you're wanting to come watch and you like to do cook-offs, we'll try to find a spot for you, and you can bring your cooking rig and cook all during the day and come to the pool that night. And then like I said, we got the dance Saturday night, and it's just a full rounded 3-day weekend, so you can come and just watch the pool one night, or you can come get a hotel room and stay the whole weekend with us.
I have up on the screen right now, I have the Texas Truck and Tractor Pulling Association website. It looks like April 16th and 17th. Is that, how do I say that? De Leon, Texas?
De Leon, yes, sir. Yeah.
And then April 30th and May 1st, Columbus, and then May 14th and 15th, Nordheim, Texas. That's what I'm grabbing the reins on. I'll be on the microphone Friday night and Saturday night, and then helping run the local classes or a brush pool Saturday during the day. I'm really excited about that. Clint, I've become really good friends with the Medding family, and I do anything for Clint except cheer for John Deere's, but we'll get into that later, and we'll just take it from there. So,
well, every so often you can throw me a bone.
Yeah, Jim, we're going to have some antiques on Saturday. I'm waiting to hear back from Taryn Dean. This will be Saturday during the day, starting approximately noon. I don't have all the details figured out yet, but our goal, Clint and I's goal, is to put on a nice 3-hour show Saturday afternoon. Maybe start a little earlier with the garden tractors, but we want to be done by 3 p.m. in the afternoon so Clint has time to rework the track for the Saturday night show. So,
right.
I'm looking for some ideas. I'm looking for 6 to 12 vehicles per class, looking for probably for 4 or 5 classes. I want to do some local diesel trucks, local gas trucks, antiques, and a couple farm tractor classes. Probably like a 10 or 11,000 pound, and then probably like a 15 to 18,000 pound class. More out of the field stuff. That's a lot of fun.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah, we haven't ever done that before, so there's plenty of people around with some farm stock tractors, and that would give them a chance to come and play with us.
Yep.
So
if you're watching this and you have a friend or a buddy down there or a coworker that likes to truck and tractor pull, and they don't have stuff for the TTPA, but they got some stuff that they want to hook to the sled and see what it's got, please reach out to me, and we'll get this figured out. I'm wondering, Shane, are you going to help me with the diesel trucks? I had some really good helpers all lined up for last year, Clint, and then I need to go find my notes. But I'm not the most organized guy in the world. I'm not going to lie to you. So
Come on, I thought you were. I didn't think you had hair out of place.
I got people on my team that help me with that stuff. So
Well, that's always, behind every good man is a good team behind him, and a
yep,
good wife.
true that. Okay, so Shane's going to help me with the diesel truck. So kind of need I got somebody helping with the antiques. Shane's going to help with the diesel trucks. I just kind of need somebody to kind of help me organize a couple farm stock classes, and there's got to be some gas pickup trucks down there for me, Clint, to find. So
I would think we can come across some.
but
And
I'll find
we're
them.
in any of these guys that are willing to help us during the day. We'll get you some free wristbands to get in. I'm always looking for help at night with the big show. I usually need a hooker and an unhooker. TTTPA always has the flag crew and all of that part of it. But you know, it's always hard to get anybody that wants to come actually work. Everybody wants to sit in the stands, and I understand that. But any of you guys that want to come be a part of it and hang around and help me that night with anything we might need, we'll try to take care of you however we need to make it worth you all to come. So keep that in mind as well. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really think last year was sizing up to be a really good deal, and then we had to pull the plug. So with everything the way it's shaping up so far, and the fact that there hadn't been anything to go and do in a year's time, well, this is gonna be a packed house.
Yep. Shane, could you throw your cell phone number for me into the comments, or if you don't want to do that, just shoot it to me on Facebook. So my Schaefer's oil guy saying he'll be a hooker.
We can do it.
Yeah.
I always like a good hooker.
Who doesn't? Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't hardly go wrong.
Well, Clint, let's come back with a live video after Easter with what updates we have and different things like that.
Okay.
You keep calling me and texting me with information. We'll keep working. I'll keep promoting on your Facebook page, and let's get this baby rolling, okay?
We're going to do it. Sounds good. I'm pumped. Schultz is going to be in Nordheim, Texas. That is awesome.
You're a good man, Clint. I love you, buddy.
I love you too, man.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. Take care.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.